English translation. 227th contact. Saturday, 11th March 1989, 06:48 hours.
It is nice to see you again so unexpectedly, my friend. As always, a heartfelt welcome.
Be greeted, very especially. I am also to give you greetings from Sim Yasei, Asket and Nera. For my part, I was with them for a visit. All three were very happy when I told them about you.
Thanks. Hopefully you also paid my greetings.
I have very well done that. But with what do you occupy yourself here?
This is an inquiry that I have to answer. I have just made another note for this and am now finished. Excuse me.
There is no reason for that, because as I see, I have disturbed you in this work. Thus I have to apologize for my unexpected appearance.
There is also no reason for that, because it is really a very great joy for me to see you.
My coming also has a certain importance because I have to report the following to you. Your ongoing, unofficial contacts with Ptah, so it was decided, will again occur in such a manner, starting from the coming month of November, that you can mention them openly again to the group members and to the public. Also, you will write down the contact conversations with him again and will be allowed to make them publicly accessible. From then on, Ptah will be your main official contact person, but also several others will appear, who will then maintain the contacts on behalf of Ptah.
But the further contacts should still be continued again by Asket.
That is of correctness. The whole thing was made impossible, however, through your health collapse, and especially for the reason that your telepathic abilities took damage through your very serious health and even life-threatening collapse on the 4th of November, 1982, in the manner that you are now severely impaired in these abilities.
But I am still always trying to bring everything back in order. Consequently, everything also goes again quite orderly.
As usual, you understate, because what you have accomplished in terms of restoring your health and your telepathic ability as well as ability to work was not just an effort, but an inhuman exertion and achievement, as I would like to say. Only very, very few of the group members, namely only Ava, Bernadette, and Engelbert, have truly perceived, appreciated, and recognized in fundamental and affecting astuteness that you have accomplished an inhuman achievement. And that this was and is so represents an undeniable fact because for many years you have actually been closer to death than to life, and still you have accomplished an immeasurably valuable achievement.
You make me embarrassed, my friend, because I have only behaved and acted in such a wise as any sensible person would do, who clings to life, and who still also has to fulfill a task.
You know that this does not correspond to the truth, what you say. In fact, there are only a few humans who are both capable of such exertions and achievements, and who are also able to raise such a tremendous willpower and energy, not only because of their will to live, but also because of their sense of duty in terms of their task fulfillment. It is good that you are silent and do not contradict me. My words actually correspond to the truth.
Nevertheless, let us leave this, Quetzal, and talk about something else. Tell me, if I remember correctly, you told me some time ago that there are different so-called black holes, and these would vary from small to enormous. I talked with a visitor about the black hole of our galaxy, and was then asked how big the actual core of the black hole of our galaxy, that is to say our Milky Way, is. This one specifically asked about the actual core and not about the total extent or total size. So I gave the answer, which I had recalled in accordance with your explanation, that the diameter amounts to 17 light hours. One told me that this probably had to be a mistake because black holes, if these should actually exist, would have to be much bigger and would comprise light years. But the black hole of our galaxy, as you said, comprises only 17 light hours in the core, while only the outer and radiating area is to be measured in light years.
Your answer was of correctness.
I am glad about that. A wrong answer would have probably led to the fact that one would have accused me that I had made up something.
Now, my friend, I have to discuss things with you, which are intended for you alone, if you have no more questions.
I still have some questions, but these are of a purely private nature. But I can still ask these once we have discussed what your concern is.
It will, however, take up a lot of time. Moreover, it is necessary that we go into my flying apparatus and leave the Earth for several hours.
It will be a pleasure. Then fire away at once, or do we have to leave immediately?
Yes, we will immediately go into my flying apparatus.